By 2027, I wouldn't be shocked to see the stock at $3,000. Nvidia is at the forefront of innovation, which is the way of the future. It's interesting how you divided the Mag 7 into the Mag 6 and Tesla. Do you feel bad about selling down that Tesla position? Because that must be a contributing factor in some of your investors' inquiries and discussions on concentration risk. What role does Tesla play in your plan? What role does Nvidia play in your plan? We didn't make the Mag 6, so let's start with the Mag 6 versus Mag 7. When Tesla began to perform poorly this year, the market kicked it out of the Mag 7. The market was essentially saying, well, we guess Tesla's not in this group anymore. And that wasn't our invention. Additionally, Cathie, the CEO of ARK Invest and a well-known investing expert, has landed a fascinating job with Nvidia. She is still a strong believer in Nvidia's long-term prospects, even though she sold a sizable amount of her company's shares. Wood's projection that Nvidia's stock price may reach an incredible $33,000 per share by 2027 is actually bold. The question is, if she is so bullish, why sell? Wood seems to have a well-thought-out plan. She has controlled risk and saved money for other prospective investments by selling her stake at what many believe to be a peak valuation. This is consistent with her company's emphasis on disruptive innovation and cutting-edge technologies. Since we didn't want it to be a side issue, we were rather pleased about that. The macro environment you appear to be describing, that we are moving toward lower rates, is the reason I bring that up as well, and I want you to be able to discuss it. Doesn't that help not just Tesla, but all 7? In contrast to the majority of the equities in our portfolios, which have returned to 2018 levels, some even to 2017 levels. Consider that these companies' valuations are at all-time highs as compared to their pre-COVID levels. Are they going to gain as much as we do? Extremely unlikely, extremely unlikely. We believe that the example from the 1930s is more accurate. Wood is steadfast in his belief in Nvidia's place in the emerging AI market, though. She sees the business as a key contributor to the advancement of artificial intelligence, a field that she thinks will completely transform all industries. Her aggressive price prediction is motivated by the possibility that Nvidia's technology would spur tremendous development in the upcoming years. Undoubtedly, it's a hazardous wager, but it's normal for Cathie, who has made a name for herself making bold investing decisions. The world will undoubtedly be watching, but it remains to be seen if her prediction comes true. To address your question straight, we did sell, and since then, it has tripled. We rode it up 100-fold since we were in for the initial 100-fold increase. Were we in favor of another triple? Yes. Yes, without a doubt, if we had known it would triple. The most crucial query, though, is this. Other businesses must be achieving amazing fruitful outcomes that are propelling them forward if Nvidia is to merit its current valuation. Although it may take time, we believe that many of the businesses in our portfolio will benefit from the AI revolution. And I believe that many people are missing that. As we were selling Nvidia and investing more in Tesla, this is what we were considering. What is driving this stock when you consider that kind of situation? Not just the amazing bull market that Nvidia has been in, but also the downturn and this quick turnaround. Yes, I believe that the fact that so much money is still being spent on Nvidia's AI chips is what's driving it. The slump, in my opinion, was caused by worries that spending might slow down and that they might experience problems with their upcoming chip generation. The recovery, in my opinion, is related to numerous recent data indicators that indicate AI spending isn't slowing down. Could you name a specific catalyst? Of course. Last week, Foxconn made a statement stating that a lot of their success is due to AI servers and that the remainder of the year looks fantastic. They are the biggest collaborator on Nvidia's latest Blackwell chips. However, if you go back a little, Supermicro, another significant Nvidia client, had a difficult quarter due to gross margins, but their sales and guidance were excellent. There has been considerable worry about the Blackwell chips delay, as you indicated. Does it have an impact on Nvidia's overall growth story? I don't think it does in the short run. Considering the previous quarter and the upcoming one, I don't believe Blackwell will ever account for a large amount of future revenue. They must, of course, execute and ensure that any delays are minimal rather than significant. You don't want to see this as a recurring issue. However, They perform so brilliantly that I don't think it matters if they continue on their current course. Looking at the chip industry as a whole, and since I've been covering the 13 Fs, I've noticed a lot of activity with chip manufacturers other than Nvidia. I see that several of the other businesses in the industry have additional green flags, as you put it. Could you discuss the industry's future prospects and the specific businesses you find appealing? Yes, I do believe that everyone is committed to investing in AI through the Blackwell launch, so you can expect to see higher AI investment for at least another year. I believe that many businesses are dragged along with it. Therefore, it's not just Nvidia, TSM on the fabrication side, memory manufacturers, and the requirement for HBM, high bandwidth memory, to enable these new circuits all work in favor of Micron. AI generates data, which benefits businesses like Seagate and Western Digital. Thus, you need more storage. Thus, the AI complex is currently receiving a lot of the boost. If artificial intelligence does spread to edge devices, I believe you might see another pickup next year. More content is needed for that, which is advantageous to the semiconductor industry as a whole. The first 50 customers receive 50% off anything in our store for a short period of time. This offer won't be around for long, so don't pass it up. Hurry now to save a ton of money. Be among the first 50, so act quickly. Use the link below to shop right now. No changes have been made to the length or meaning. All grammatical problems have been fixed. Additionally, don't discount the strategic alliances Nvidia has established with important tech and non-tech companies. The ecosystem that is created by its partnerships with cloud behemoths like Microsoft and Amazon solidifies Nvidia's technology's place in the framework of contemporary digital infrastructure. Nvidia has a long-lasting competitive advantage thanks to this strategy. These are long-term commitments that keep Nvidia at the forefront of the technologies of the future, not merely partnerships. Let's touch on the geopolitical element as well. Nvidia is in a strong position to gain from new factories and infrastructure investments made domestically as the United States and other countries work to separate semiconductors from Asia, especially Taiwan. Although Taiwan Semi still supplies the majority of the top-tier chips, Nvidia will have additional sources thanks to initiatives in Arizona and other places, strengthening its supply chain. Although this change will be slow, it may eventually solidify Nvidia's access to cutting-edge chip production, reducing the danger of worldwide supply interruptions. This is the ideal fantasy for investors. A stock with strong growth potential in a constantly changing industry, together with a clear route to long-term leadership. In many respects, Nvidia is the epitome of contemporary technical innovation, spearheading both product development and the strategic vision that is influencing artificial intelligence going forward. As for Nvidia's next earnings, which are scheduled for August 28, this is probably where we'll see hard evidence of how solid their position is. Investors and analysts will be closely following Jensen Huang's every move. The goal of this earnings conference is to set the tone for future developments in AI and tech investing in general, not merely to discuss the numbers. Anticipate details about Nvidia's roadmap, its strategies for growing AI, and possibly some surprises regarding new collaborations or technological developments. Additionally, consider the stock's long-term trajectory if you're unsure if this is the best time to buy. The AI-driven supercycle is just getting started, and Nvidia is in a unique position to benefit from it. Nvidia is not only a wise investment, but also one that might define a legacy for individuals who are prepared to weather market turbulence. Therefore, give it careful thought if you're undecided. These kinds of opportunities are uncommon, and the AI industry is the future, not just a fad. Imagine knowing that you were a part of a significant turning point in the history of technology when you look back in a few years. Take advantage of this opportunity. Nvidia is more than simply a stock. It's an investment in the technology of the future, and the time is right.